Hello, viewers. This is your Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast to myself called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to venture hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain short adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain short adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, then you go to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this everything else out the way, let's get into the latest episode. Let's get into the latest episode of Boom Boonger. So basically, it's also like that. We see Sakamo, aka Boombala, along with Diesel. Turns out they started a new business. So basically, Diesel. So basically, Sakamo put a sign on Diesel's chest, and basically, and Sakamo was carrying a flag. And they said they're starting a cleaning service. Since they turn against since they're now enemies of the Hashi aliens, therefore they can't be doing their delivery jobs into space no more. So basically, ever since they became enemies of the Hashi aliens, therefore, even if they do go back to space, they're now enemies of the Hashi aliens. So therefore, the Hashi aliens have a major interest in outer space. So therefore, they can't be space delivery man no more in outer space. So basically, they decided to let's use our power, let's use our speed powers to start our own cleaning service. So basically, they just waiting around. So basically, they just waiting around, walking around and with their sign and flag, promoting their new cleaning service business, and basically we see Shino, aka Boom Boom, come out of the bathhouse, but once Diesel and Sakamo came through, Boom Boom ducked back into the bathhouse, and basically once they passed, he came out the bathhouse that was good. Those guys are. Those guys are some real goofballs, and basically left the bathhouse. Meanwhile, somewhere else, we're at some restaurant, and we see Middle's boyfriend, and basically, look like he's back in town, and basically he looked like he's depressed, and he's so depressed that Middle decided to stay in Japan, and become a ranger and whatnot instead of going to New York with him. So basically, he's all depressed and whatnot, but he doesn't notice that that the Hashi aliens basically betrayed Tasha and Gaia had took it over the restaurant, and basically he was just too pissed off that Middle as a ranger and whatnot, and basically he thought Middle would have came with him after that whole ordeal with the gangsters that she almost forced to marry and whatnot, and basically I think his name's Ryan. Oh, Ryan here. Yeah, Mary's boyfriend's name is Ryan. After hearing Ryan's, oh no, it's Orion. It's Orion. My bad. It's Orion. After hearing Orion's, talk about Middle talking about Ryan's, issue with Middle being a ranger and whatnot, Detroit and them felt bad to it, and basically that's when Cannibal came out the back, and he was listening to the whole conversation, I can help you with that. So basically, he took the bow, Cannibal can make his own monster. So basically, he turned the bow on Ryan's table into a monster, and therefore gave him this weird steering wheel control device to control the monster. So basically, why don't you use this device to control the monster to get your metal from get your metal back from the Rangers? So basically, turns out that the steering wheel device was draining the gasoline energy from Orion as well. So basically, it's just a test model to see was testing out this device, this steering, his own version of the of the main three Rangers steering wheel weapon, but just a steering wheel version, not a. It doesn't have a weapon mode. It's just a steering wheel, whatnot, that just drains people of their gasoline energy. So anyway, meanwhile, back at Boom Boom's headquarters, Middle just finished a shift, and basically she was tired, whatnot, and Boom Boom gave her some rice to, gave her some curry rice and whatnot, and basically, like, she was like, I'm so tired and exhausted, and basically the other way, so basically, Gimba and Ty was like, it's kind of amazing that that Middle can work all these jobs, and so basically Middle has been working a lot of jobs, but she worked a lot of jobs so far in the series. So basically, but she managed to keep her mainstay job and whatnot. So basically, she's been working other part-time jobs, but she still worked at her main job and whatnot. So anyway, and that's when we got a phone call for her boss that his back went out, and basically she asked her to do the night shift, and she just jumped up full of energy. It's like, don't worry, I take over the night shift, and basically everybody was depressed. Like everybody was like, wow. One minute she was tired, and the next minute she's full energy to take over take over a night shift after taking on a tough day shift and whatnot. So anyway, Joe called the other Rangers that the Hockey Angels are attacking, and basically, the Rangers went to go help Joe out, and basically Joe was helping civilians being one, get away from the monster, the Rice Bowl monster, the White Bowl monster. I mean the White Bowl soup monster. And basically, the other Rangers showed up, and basically the monster kept on saying Middle's name and whatnot. And basically, Middle did not know that somewhere up above them, on the top of these stairs, Ryan Middle's boyfriend was controlling the monster. So anyway, the Rangers start to fight the monster and whatnot, and basically the rice ball monster managed to catch the Middle into a Japanese bowl, a additional Japanese bowl with a top on it, and basically Middle was in this dazed state while she was in there and whatnot, and basically the Rangers had to find a way to free Middle from the bowl monster and whatnot. Anyway, we see and the other main Hachian stooges, just watching Orion control the monster, and therefore manage to catch a Minnow and give and using the monster to get the Rangers a hard time and whatnot. So basically, we see Boombot manage to grab the bow where Middle is trapped in, but he couldn't get her out. And basically, it turns out he was not opening he was not opening the bow the right way. So basically, like Shido said, that's not how you open a additional Japanese bow like that. So you open it the wrong way. So basically, the monster managed to get Middle back and put it back on his shoulder and whatnot. And basically, so basically, Tasha, Yaya, and Detroit was just watching Orion using the monster to get the best of the Rangers and whatnot. And that's when Sakamo showed up, and basically, like, what the hell's going on here? So basically, like, he noticed that, that he's controlling the monster and whatnot, and basically, Orion tried to run from Sakamo, but Sakamo using his super speed using his super speed from his morpher, managed to stop him from escaping, and basically, and that's when Ty saw what was going on up there. It was like, what the hell? He didn't get the whole story, but like, why are you attacking this guy? So basically, and Sakuma explained, this guy is the one who's throwing the monster that captured Minnow, and basically, and that's when Ty realized that, oh, you're Middle's boyfriend, your Middle's boyfriend and whatnot. So basically, boyfriend or boyfriend that I help. So basically, Ty was hired by Middle's boyfriend to save her from those gangsters that she was forced to marry and whatnot in the first episode. So anyway, Hawaiian Brain, so basically, Hawaiian Brain tired for being being a bad influence on Minnow, and that made her become a ranger or whatnot. So basically, and basically talking about, so seems like you're acting just seems like the consequences of your actions is finally catching up with you, Tire Handle, and basically, and that's where Taco transformed into Boom Violet and basically started to fight the monster. So basically, basically after Minnow got herself together, she was trying to get herself out of the bowl or whatnot, and basically that's when Ryan came to his senses and whatnot. But after he got drained of some more of his gasoline energy, by the steering wheel got destroyed and whatnot. So basically, it was all a test. It was all a test how much energy can an earthly and how much gasoline energy can an earthly generate, and Cannibal was like, one single earth can generate a lot of gasoline energy, but we need to find a better way Cannibal was like, we need to find a better way to gather gasoline energy from humans and whatnot. So anyway, so basically, basically Shino managed to get the bow, and basically he said that the additional way is to open up a Japanese boat is to apply pressure from the outside and then remove the lid. And basically, Mena was free and she went nuts. And basically, it went nuts on the monster. And basically, since the steering device was destroyed, the monster was kind of going nuts, will not be controlled no more and whatnot. So anyway, so basically, it's some crazy teamwork shenanigans. Well, kind of teamwork shenanigans, Sakamoto and Minna managed to destroy the monster together and whatnot. And basically, Orion and Tyra was watching from the top of the stairs and whatnot. And Mel did not realize that her boyfriend slash Beyonce was there. So basically, it turned out that basically watching Minnow and acting kind of changed his mind about Minnow, being a ranger and whatnot. So basically, Minnow took charge and basically summoned Boo Boo. And basically Boo Boo transformed into his builder Megazord mode, and basically Mark transformed into his Megazord mode, and basically both the power of Mark and Boom Boom, they managed to destroy the White Monster, and basically the day was saved. So anyway, Tyre, so as the evening set in, Tyre took Orion back into the airport. He was just there for one day anyway. So basically, and basically ain't he gonna say and like Tyre said, ain't you gonna say goodbye to Minnow? I don't need to. So basically, once I know that once her mind is set to set to something, she will see it through. So basically, I just had to wait for her in New York, and once her ranger duties is done. So anyway, we see Minnow working at the flower shop at late at night, and basically we see an airplane passing over the flower shop that Minnow is working at right now, and basically this is how the episode ended with Minnow saying goodbye to her customer. Basically this how and a plane flying by the flower shop, and basically this is how the episode ended. So anyway, this is how the episode ended on that note. So anyway, this was a good episode. So basically, we get we got more information on Meadows' boyfriend slash fiance, but we didn't really get any information why she was how she got mixed up with those gangsters and why she was forced to marry one of them. So basically, I was hoping that that we will get, in the first episode of Boeing of the series, Minnow was forced to marry a gangster from this gang, and basically, we never really got the reason of why she got mixed up with those gangsters, and she was forced to marry one of them. So basically, I was hoping that this episode will explain that, but who knows? Maybe we might get an explanation why how Minna got mixed up with those gangsters and she was almost forced to marry one of them. And maybe in a future episode, but I highly doubt it. But who knows? Anyway, this was a good episode. So anyway, you know, so anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Good, bad, or just okay, or just snap? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, signing off from Screw Reviews. 1.